This video was sponsored by Verve. Head to verve.co/Arlo to get a 30-day free trial of Verve Premium. Verve is a streaming service with tons of individual channels like Crunchyroll, Shudder, Rooster Teeth, and a host of classic cartoons through Nixsplat and Boomerang. Give me that sweet, sweet nostalgia. If you want the best deal though, you can get every single channel ad-free, exclusive shows, offline viewing, and early access to new content for only $9.99 a month through Verve Premium. Again, head over to vrv.co/Arlo to try out this service free for 30 days. Many thanks to Verve for their support, and be sure to let me know what you are watching down in the comments. Hey, Pancake! Hello, my chocolatey, chunky old friends there. I'm here today with my sort of an early impressions video for Super Mario Maker 2. Obviously, this is a pretty big game, so I really want to dig into it a whole lot before I give it my review, but I definitely wanted to get out this quick sort of impressions thing, like I like to do with most of the really big Nintendo games. So let's get started. First thing I did, cracked open the Maker. Obviously, the first thing you want to do is mess around with some levels. My absolute first impression, because at first I was like not sure if it was going to make me unlock everything again. That was the first game. You had to, kind of annoying actually, I had to do a whole thing to get everything unlocked. This time it seems like it's all there. I was like, based on all the trailers and stuff, I kind of thought there would be more, like, there are not as many new options as I initially thought, and I think a lot of that is because a lot of the new features and things are exclusive to 3D World, because of its own separate thing. So because of that, it's not like the base game with the 4 styles. It's not quite as much of a gigantic, crazy leap as I initially thought, but it is still absolutely great. Like, I mean, it's absolutely enough of a jump for me, because some of these things just change so much. Obviously, like, slopes change so much. I would say that, like, just based on what I've seen so far, the on-off switch, like that, I think that's probably the biggest change in this entire game. And with everything there is to do, it's, again, despite it not being as crazy as I initially thought, it's still very overwhelming. Even just with the options that we have right now, I did find myself looking at all of these things and all these old things and all these new things and just being like, wow, I do not even know where to begin. Like, you're looking at it all and it's like, I feel like I should have had a game plan or something coming into here. It's crushing. Like, I don't even know where to start. And even though there's that slight disappointment that 3D World is its own separate thing, it still has so many unique things to it that, like, it alone, it's very, very exciting. Like, even if you can't use all those new features in the base thing, it by itself is such a brand new kind of thing, you know, like Mario kind of acts differently and the cat suit changes stuff and the dynamics are so different that it's almost like its own little game. And that's another reason why, like, we're all sure there's going to be DLC for new styles in the future, because like this, it's just such a perfect little compact little extra thing, and it's like I don't even know which to start with. Like, do I want to start in the base game making all these levels, or do I want to go straight into 3D World with all the clear pipes and stuff? So I don't really know. Again, very overwhelming. Incredibly so. And as I play, I'm kind of remembering, like, I don't know what I expected going in, but like now I'm looking at it and I'm remembering how much I had to get into the game the first time on the Wii U before I could actually do anything with it. Like, I'm remembering how much of a mindset it is, you know what I mean? So that it's not totally overwhelming. You have to play with these different things for a long time to start to get ideas and then start to build levels from there, because I built some levels. I need to like dust off my Wii U and remake them in this one, because I thought some of them were pretty cool, but even now I'm just like, I don't even have a basic idea for level. It's like you really have to just keep playing. Okay, this is at least for me. You have to, I gotta keep playing to just get my brain in that place whatsoever. I would say, like, one of the things that's also making it a little bit hard to jump right back into is the controls. They have been taking me a while to really lock down. I really like the comfort of, you know, holding a Pro Controller and just looking at the nice big TV, but then those controls are kind of clunky, and so then pretty much the better way to do it is with the Switch right in your hands, because you have the touchscreen and everything combined with the buttons, but then that's a lot smaller. So I don't know, I either need to like work harder at getting used to the TV controls or just get used to working with the Switch controls. But yeah, like, figure it all out. It took me longer than I remembered. And especially on the TV, like, you got to use the D-pad for one thing and the stick for another thing and hitting buttons to toggle stuff back and forth. And there's just like so much stuff on screen. And I think especially with the just new features like that alter the level itself. There's just a lot of options, and there's some things I know I just need to like look it up online, but there's some things I still haven't even figured out. A couple things that I knew how to do in the first one that I just can't seem to do in this one. So that's another thing that was interesting about this is I'm thinking about a kid who like never had the Wii U one and boots this up and is just totally lost. I don't know, like it's like, I'm not gonna say it's not intuitive, it's a lot to take in. And they do have this tutorial, but I was like, yeah, I'll do the tutorial. It'll teach me all the little, controls that I don't know how to do. It's too slow though. That's the thing. This tutorial starts and it's like 5 minutes just to teach you how to put a block down. And so like, I was just like, okay, I think I'll just go a little quicker figuring it out myself. But at this point, I'm almost wondering if I should just go back in. I kind of wish the tutorial was like split up into different things about the different controls. Like I can't find like one good control section. It just wants to take me through. I don't know. Maybe I just need to look harder. Just need to practice some more. So obviously I went on into Course World to try out some user levels, and not surprising at all, I'm already completely floored by these levels. Okay, these people, I am 100% sure that these people were like watching all the videos, like watching all the Game Explain videos to learn every single new mechanic and item, and then like planning it out beforehand, because there's no way in like 12 hours people are putting together these giant crazy levels. Like I'm pretty sure they had it all mapped out on paper and stuff. But it's great, and it's like, it's obvious that all the new features are real. It's like I've said before, like every new feature you add, if those features interact with the old ones, then you are increasing the potential for different levels and puzzles and things exponentially. And so that's what we're seeing here, even in this early stage. I'm just seeing such amazing creativity, and it's exciting because I know that's only going to get better. The longer the game is out, the more people are going to find weird ways to mess with it. And oh my gosh, like, of course I'll go into this more in the review, but like the whole, like the different goals thing, the different like win conditions, everything's different. Everything's completely different now. Like getting to the goal is fine. But even in just the good handful, a few dozen levels that I've played, it is so fun doing other stuff too. Get to the goal while getting some other, certain amount of coins first, or not touching the ground. It's just like, it's a game changer. Said it before, said that exact thing. And it is a game that is changed by it, so it's kind of a bad pun, but I really mean it. It is a complete game changer. And that's only going to lead to more just fun, awesome new levels in the future. So I'm just so excited. Like even right now, I'm not sitting on the game, like refreshing the new and the hot and the rising and stuff. So I'm like, what if I'm missing something good? But overall, like the new thing, I love that there are tags. I absolutely love that there are tags. You can sort by a whole bunch of different things now. Having a hard time remember how the original game was. I also didn't stick around for all the updates, but I love how instead of just a top most popular one, there's a hot one where it's like, oh, these are they're still small, but they're rising. They're getting a good number of likes. So it's like, you have like you've got the best ones, you've got the ones that just came out, and then the ones that are kind of in between. So I like that a lot. It's a lot of fun. Like I just never want to stop just sitting there, just playing level after level, waiting to find another gem. And then of course the story mode. Dude, the story mode's awesome. Like it's this thing. We've been through it again and again and again with the whole feel idea, where like the first game was just a list of levels to beat, and this one is basically a list of levels to beat, but you wrap it up into a little overworld with a castle that you gotta like spend the money that you gain from those to rebuild, and it's such a little thing. It's such an extra stupid little detail, and I love it. It makes it like 5 times more enjoyable. You know what I mean? I haven't done too much, but like, then here's the other thing about these, like these levels, again, I gotta not talk too much about it in the review, but like I love them so far. They're really creative. Like Nintendo making a Mario level is one way, and it's fun, but this, you can see they're getting a little more wacky with their ideas to like using these different features in the game. I don't know, just so far, it's just so much fun going through all these wacky levels and gaining I love just doing a thing and gain money to build a thing. It's so dumb. I love it. I love it so much. So I mean, like, yeah, the story mode, I am massively excited to dig into further. And this is like totally an aside. This almost has nothing to do with this. But like the combination of seeing like in story mode, you're actually moving around in 3D. Like, so there is a part of this game where you've got Mario moving in 3D. And then in the 3D world levels, whenever you're doing that, you like look in the background and you just see these nice little 3D diorama levels that are like the original game. And seeing those two things together makes me just like, man, more than ever now, more than ever, 3D world creator. I almost think it's inevitable, because it's just like, you're not making Odyssey levels, you're not making 64 levels, but like 3D world, that could work. That could absolutely work. Just something about seeing them in the background here. I'm like, yeah, you just take it's all just cubes. You just take the cubes and arrange them how you want, put the pipes how you want. Anyway, yeah, like I said, kind of aside. But that, and then just running around in 3D in the story mode, I'm just like, oh yeah, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I really hope that happens. Well, anyway, those are my early impressions. Obviously, I'm going to dive back in and play a whole bunch more and try to get your review. And here's the thing, though. It's kind of hard right now. It's kind of, if you saw my Cadence of Hyrule review, you'll see that Nintendo sent me a package. It was kind of spoilers for the package. The whole thing was kind of a funny gag. But basically Nintendo gave me Stardew Valley. And I'm trying not to get into Stardew Valley because I know I'll just get totally addicted. And then Nintendo gave it to me right before Mario Maker comes out. So now I'm like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna go play more Mario Maker. Oh, but Stardew Valley, like this, they're just these titans clashing in my mind right now. It's actually I'm kind of distressed by it. It's like this real anxiety. Just like, oh my gosh, I gotta do the review, I gotta do Mario, I gotta make levels and all that stuff. Oh, but I got crops and I gotta feed my cows, and I just thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, the thing that I want you to do is to go down to the comments and comment and tell me what you think about the game so far. That's all great, but also like tell me what you want me to do with Mario Maker, because I'm still trying to decide, like, do I want to, let's play it on my Let's Play channel and then put highlights on my main channel, but I've done that before and it kind of didn't work out. Do I want to just like play user levels and just make a whole video out of that? Do I keep them unedited? Do I just whatever you want me to do with Mario Maker? If you think it'd be fun to consistently see Mario Maker content from me, head down to the comments. Let me know if you don't care about Mario Maker at all and you don't want to see it at all and you hate Mario Maker and you hate me too. Let me know. I'm not quite ready to start accepting user level. I know at some point I will do some form of playing user levels. I'm not there yet, but watch Twitter, because at some point I will put out a tweet that says, give me your user levels, and at that time, you'll give me user levels. Anyway, have a great day. I love you, and see you later.